Welcome back everybody, MC here with another video, and today I want to answer the question, is oxygen not included worth buying? And in my opinion, 100% yes. The game isn't that expensive, it's usually on sale, it has one major DLC that really expands the game actually, and overall it is one of the better games that you can buy on Steam, and it's just such a great little game. I've had so much fun playing this game, and I just think it has so much potential. Sure, it can be a bit confusing, especially at the beginning for new players. That's my job, to try and help you learn the basics. I'm going to be trying to make videos that show you what things do and how to take care of little jobs around your base, for example. I'll make sure to add as much detail as possible and cover as many of the basics as possible. And the way it works is, the best way to learn this game is to do one thing at a time and learn literally by doing one thing at a time. You are just learning one new skill every single time you play, and then you'll remember that skill the next time that you have to go back and use it in a different playthrough. And I think Oxygen Not Included is very similar to having an ant farm. These are little ants running around. You have to keep them happy, of course. You have to feed them, and you have to do farming. You have to give them somewhere to sleep, and you also have to be productive. So you have to help them build machinery that's going to expand their base and expand their horizons. And there's so much potential. I'm trying not to show too much here. I know that there's a lot on screen that it could potentially be not a spoiler, but just show you a sneak peek into what you can get later on. But this is nothing compared to what I'm not showing you. There's a lot of stuff elsewhere on my planet that will be a big spoiler, and I don't want to show you that. So I'm going to try and keep it around here as much as possible. This is just my base. This is the basic part of the game. This is my bedroom, for example. It's my research room. This is my mess hall. This is where I keep some of my artifacts. Over here then we have the cooking area, for example. We have like just a bit of a recreation room, and the game is very cute, as you can kind of see. The cuteness does go away after a while, in terms of you won't even be paying attention to the cuteness, because number one, these dupes are complete idiots. They'll get themselves stuck in different places, and you have to try and save them as quickly as possible before they die. They have to be one of the most stupid NPCs I've ever seen in a game before. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. But you can get over that fact because you can't stay mad at them. I can, but that's only because I have so many hours. But when you're watching the characters kind of move around the screen and do their little jobs, it can be cute to watch them. As I said, you will stop looking at them as little cute ants at some point, and you'll move on to actually trying to be efficient. One thing that you notice there, and it's a good thing that it happens, is the lag. When you get later on in the game, this game can lag a lot. You can use methods to reduce the lag. For example, you can use sandbox mode, which I use later on in the game, to clean up all the debris on the ground. You can also try and get your dupes to pick them up manually, but that's going to take a long time. I personally use sandbox mode and clean up the debris on the ground because the game gets very laggy, and it's not very optimized beyond a certain point. Now, that doesn't mean you can't get rid of the lag. As I said already, there's methods, but if you decide to go through it without using sandbox mode and without doing any extra cleanup of debris around the world, then you're going to lag generally in the morning times, and you're going to lower your FPS when you're playing on 2 and 3 speed. And that's why I would recommend actually playing on 2 speed once you reach the late game. But to get to 2,200 cycles like I'm on, first of all, most people would have a new playthrough done by then. They literally will be starting over in a different challenge because you've almost everything done. And I have played this final for 161 hours. So I'm getting 161 hours out of this game before it starts to get really laggy. And then, as I said, there is lag management you can do. So if you are even putting 40 to 60 hours into your colony and then starting again, you probably won't see the lag at all. And if you do, it'll only be save lag, auto save lag every morning, because the game saves every morning, as I said. Now, this file is complete. I would almost say it's complete. I have done everything that I wanted to do in this file. So my guys don't really have any jobs to do anymore. But I definitely come back to this one just to look at what I built before and what I can improve on in the future. So there's a lot to improve in Oxygen Not Included. You're constantly working towards new goals. If you have any questions about Oni, make sure you ask them in the comment section. And if you already play Oni, let me know how many hours you have in Oxygen Not Included. And also, if you have any questions about very basic things that you want to learn how to do, just let me know. My job here for Oxygen Not Included is to try and show new people how to do the very basic things. I want to focus on the people who don't even know the names of any of the machines, barely even know how to use the menus. So we're not looking for maximum efficiency here. We're looking for just how the hell do you deal with the basic issues in Oxygen Not Included. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again in the next video. Enjoy the rest of your day, and ta-ta!